We got our first coin, and that appears, you can just about make out the date. I think that's a 1909. It's a nickel, which makes it a nice V nickel. It's pretty banged up though. Not sure if you can see the face there. It's 1909 right on the bottom here. It's a V nickel. Not bad for the first coin. Alright, bring that bad boy over here. Yeah, she's a nice one. Harbor dime. Looks like 1911, yep. I got you beat by the V-nickel, 1909. Alright, I'm going to videotape this because it looks like some kind of badge or buckle. I can't really see anything right on it, so I'm going to take it to the water. See if anything comes up. I don't see anything. And that sure does look like some kind of belt buckle or badge. Yeah, it almost looks like it's been painted on. Well, I'll bring that home and clean it up. This looks like kind of a money clip. Alright, well, I brought out this strange piece of brass. My brother just pulled up a buffalo, a Merc, and a Standing Liberty quarter. Let's see if he's lying about it. I just went over the spot.
I'm picking it up though. Picking it up though.
Look at that. Beauty. Just pulled all that string out of the water, and that, bam. Look at the size of that hook. I got pretty big hands, and that's almost a quarter of my hand size. Sitting in the water. I pick up a ton of fishing string off the beach to prevent this from happening. More string. Look at this. Well, I'm doing my service today. I'm getting a lure, nice new lure, and picking up all this string out of here. A little piece of metal, look at that thing. There's some artifacts stuck in here. Oh, buddy. Look at that little cut. A nice light low tide today. I'm trying to hit this whole entire coast before the tide comes in. And this looks like something interesting right here. Am I thinking fishing reel? What to say? Could be an old fishing reel. Sure looks like one. What do you think? Not really sure. Well, take it home and see if we got any writing on it. Got another mystery item here. I'm not really sure. To me, it looks like it could potentially be a walking stick, based on the end of that, kind of. There's a screw bottom to it. Maybe that was for a replacement piece in the bottom. It's graphite. It's not a fishing pole. At least I don't think it is. And do I take it home or do it? It's tapered. I guess I'm going to take it home. Well, we got another semi-mystery item. Certainly looks like a little door latch of some sorts. There's a hinge on it. Looks brass. Looks old. I sure hope there's some kind of design on the top end, but I don't think there is. It's got the little handle on it. It's worth bringing home and cleaning up. Or something from the boat, maybe. Alright, so the storm just passed. I mean, it's very windy out still. It's not raining anymore. It's warm out. And we had a lot of trees down, a lot of branches. So I'm going to go over to my little hot spot that usually does very well after a high tide storm. I'm just going to do some searching, some mudlarking. Mainly looking to see if the storm came up with a high tide and moved things around at all. So ideally, if it did, there should be things laying around. If not, it's going to be a really short trip. Alright, we are just an hour before low tide. And as I drive over here, there's one little bridge I go over where I can see just how low the tide is based on the water level. And I just passed it, and it's higher than most normal high tides. So there's a good chance I'm not going to get anything out of the spot here, because during high tide it's always covered up. So we're going to see. This is supposed to be low tide in an hour. That should be 40 to 50 feet out already. The tide is not going out. I'll walk down there and see if anything washed up on shore. I saw the hook first. Didn't even realize the clad dime was right underneath. Yeah. What do you think about this? Round piece of wood. Three holes in it. Not sure what that is. So I took the family on a rock climbing trip to find a waterfall. Always keep your eyes open. nice. This is in good shape too for sitting out here. Zip. Sometimes what you see is too good to be true. That is just looking a little too sober. The battery pack. It is a battery, yes. Son of a... I'm gonna recreate this one because I was just picking rocks up throughout here. I saw some bolts sitting on the ground. Flip this one over. Boom! I know that looks like an old buckle. And it is. A hard one to date. That is definitely a square buckle. Almost looks like it could be a D, but it's a little big for that. Sweet.